has a 56% chance of receiving an A grade in geology, a 47% chance of receiving an A grade in mathematics, and a 36% chance of receiving A grades in both geology and mathematics. Find the probability that she receives an A in geology or mathematics or both. So what that's asking us to do is what's the intersection between her getting a A in math and an A in geology. So we'll have to find out where that intersection lies in between the union of mathematics and geology. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing we need to figure out is, let's say that we're going to let the probability of her receiving a in geology is 56% because they told us here. They tell us right there that she has a 56% chance of receiving an A in geology. Okay, and she also has a probability of 0.47 or 47% chance of getting A in mathematics. And how I did this here is that I just simply moved the decimal points over 2 spaces. That's how I moved it, changed it from a percent to a decimal. So if you just move your decimal point over 2 spaces, then that's how that will work. You move it over 1, 2. That's all I did. 1, 2. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Say 1, 2. That's how I come up with the 0.56, 0.47. Okay, so now the next thing that they said is that she has a 36% chance of earning an A grade in both. So the union of her earning an A grade, or the probability of that happening, we would write G for her earning an A in geology. This is the union sign, and then we'll put the M for her earning an A in mathematics. So this simply means that the probability of her earning an A grade in geology and mathematics. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with working out the problem and putting in everything within the formula. So we need to find out the probability of her earning A grade in both geology and mathematics. So we're just going to put in what was already given to us. So we'll say, but the formula for this is the probability of her earning an A in geology plus the probability, let me erase that. Okay. The probability of her earning an A in mathematics minus the probability of G intersect with M. So when I mean that G intersect with M, I'm talking about this area here, right here in the center. That's where they intersect. That's where that intersection will lie. There. Okay? That's what I'm referring to. All right, so now let's go ahead and plug in our numbers. They already have given us those numbers, so we're just going to write those in. Okay, so the probability of her earning a in geology is 0.56. Okay, and the probability of her earning an A in mathematics is 0.47 minus 36 or 0.36. Remember, they gave that to us here. They said 36% chance of her receiving an A grade in both. Okay, in both geology and mathematics. So we'll put 0.36 there. Now we can just simply write it all out so you can see it a little bit clearer. Just rewrite our numbers, bring them down. And the next step will be is just to simply plug everything in your calculator and you should come up with a 0.67. And that's how you would work that problem.